All right. Not going to be here too long. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm getting tired. Time is passing by fast. I already got to get ready to go get these kids. Let's go to the stream, see who tunes in. I'll start the thing really quick. Talk about everybody's fake ass outrage and the new accusations towards me. Accusations. Wow, I'm tired. Good morning. It's very no stream today. Sunday off. This is just I was gonna do a regular video, and I was like, I might as well just go live because I gotta go get ready to go get my kids and whatnot. So, all right. Let's talk about this. All right, good morning, everyone. I'll be surprised if we get a couple people in here. I know it's really early, depending on where you're at. Shout out to Dark Kent, Big Keith, Spider-Man, Jumpy, Eduardo. All right. Like I said, this is not a Sekiro stream. However, we're going to talk about Sekiro. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. You know what I mean? I'm not going to hold you guys too long. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about, man. I want to talk about this whole Xbox One SAD edition. The rumored pricing that everybody's like completely like freaking out about. They're overreacting to it, and it's just, I guess I'm not bothered by it either way, only because I don't plan to get it. I don't plan to buy and own the SAD edition. I potentially may buy it for someone else. That's different. That's neither here or there. But I have no need for the Xbox One SAD edition. I really don't. I'm fine with my 2Xs. But let's talk about what everybody's talking about. So people are pretty much claiming that the Xbox One SAD edition is too expensive. They're saying it's more expensive than the S. They're bringing up pricing, and it's overpriced. And I wasn't understanding the logic, because to my knowledge, it's at the price, it was the least expensive Xbox One model available when you're considering MSRP, the actual original rate. Now, a lot of people want to take into account the consoles that are currently on sale. Like, you can get the Xbox One X for $450. In some cases, $399 if you're going for the Fallout edition, which is on sale. The Xbox One S is currently on sale. On its original price is $299, but it's currently on sale for $249. And then, sure, you got places on Amazon, third-party sellers that are selling it for like $220, $232. And then it's temporary on sale for $250 right now. And that's probably going to last until about May 6th. But so what I wanted to show you guys, because people don't understand the concept of on sale and special offer. Obviously, the original MSRP pricing for the Xbox One X is $499. That's still the official retail pricing, regardless of what anybody else decides to sell it for, or which retail partner decides to sell it for. Its original price you're considered getting a discount, because the original price right now is still $499. So we all know how much the X is. You can get it for as low as $399. Hell, you can get one from me for as low as $299 if I decided to sell it. Think about it. The Xbox One S is $299. That's this MSRP. Right now, you can get it on sale for $250. You can get it for $250 right now. You got all these damn bundles available for $250. You got the Game Pass starter kit. You got the Anthem edition. You got the Minecraft edition, the Division 2, all these. And then obviously these ones are still its original retail price at $299. But you know the deal. So whatever I buy games or, Teller Butthole sells it for on Amazon, you can't factor that in as that's original price, and Microsoft should be pricing the SAD edition based off what third-party people are selling it. They're basing it off what they currently have their console sold at. Now, retailers and third-party sellers, when the SAD finally comes out at whatever price it comes out, it's up to them to sell it or discount it however they may see to get it out the door quicker. Apparently, you guys don't, not you guys, but some people on Twitter don't understand that concept. But I was just surprised that I tweeted about the MSRB for the X, $499. That's $500. The S, $299. That's $300. And now the rumored, because none of this has been confirmed, the rumored sad pricing, $249. It's $50 cheaper than the S. It's literally an S without a Blu-ray disc drive. If you're buying the SAD edition, you're not buying a 4K disc drive. That's it. You're not. So I don't know why people keep throwing that into like the pricing. Oh, you're not getting nothing. Well, duh. There's an option for you. If you want a 4K disc drive, you've had the Xbox One S available to you for about like 2-3 years now, and you had, if you want something with a beast, you had the X available to you for over a year now. So why is it the SAD edition now? You're talking about lack of features. Well, duh, it's cheaper for a reason. But now people are like, this rumored pricing of $249 is too expensive, and I really don't understand. Like, if that's too expensive, then the price of the Xbox One X must be astronomical. Hell, the S at $300 is crazy expensive. Hell, the S at $250 on sale right now is crazy expensive. So my thing is, when they put this thing out at whatever price it is, but you guys are claiming, or the leak is that it's going to be like $229 in euro and $249 here in the US. So if that's the price, my thing is, what makes you think that they're not going to be able, like, what I see is, if that's the price, they'll probably drop it between October and December for the holidays, and they'll be able to take like $70 off of it if they wanted to. During the holidays, I can see this thing being under $200. I can see that, but I don't understand the outrage for some people, because a lot of people I'm seeing this outrage from are from people who A, has an Xbox One X, B, has an Xbox One S but don't play it because they don't have any games, or have a high-powered PC and a PlayStation 4 and don't need an Xbox anyway. So why would you be in the market for an all-digital Xbox console? Oh, Game Pass? Oh, but I thought Game Pass works on your PC. So it's like, who's really upset at this? This is where I understand about you. And I'm sorry, I look at things from, I look at some things, not all things, some things on a small scale, because I'm in a community full of gamers, most fanboys of a particular product or brand, right? So I don't understand. Everybody has Xboxes or PlayStations and PCs are not getting an Xbox. Why does a little like throw in a random optional box without a disc drive that's cheaper upset you because it's not cheaper than you expected? You wanted this box to be $199. You wanted this box to be $149. Why? For you to buy it? I'm just curious. Like, I don't understand the outrage. And when I'm telling people I actually haven't really shared my thoughts on the actual pricing. I mean, I don't really care, but what I'm saying, like, dude, it's actually not, I was like, it's not that expensive when you compare the other models that are available. Actually, the price is just fine. But, I'm damage controlling because I understand that it's actually cheaper. And I'm not using third-party retailers to identify the price, the real price of the Xbox. So that's what I kind of really wanted to do this. So just so you guys know, the official MSRB for the Xbox One X is still $499 until it gets a permanent price cut. And the official MSRB of the Xbox One S is still $299 until it gets a permanent price cut, and that's when the MSRB will change. And the rumored price for the Xbox One SAT edition is $249 until it gets a permanent price drop, right? But so my thing is that you got these deals now that are going on. These deals, like I said, are probably going to last until May 6th. If the all digital edition console is coming out like May 7th, and then they'll start working deals towards that model, but we'll see. Other thing I want to talk about, obviously, now Now that here, I gotta like my own video because you guys are lazy in the chat. Why am I recording this? The second thing I want to talk about is the whole Sekiro thing, right? So as you guys know, witnessed, some of you, I've finally got past the damn guardian ape, gorilla, whatever you want to call the albino monkey I've been fighting for the past two and a half streams, right? Took me nearly 3 hours last night to get through this. I was about ready to give up. I was very happy, but I'm starting to notice the trend. I'm starting to notice the trend with all these streams. Now for 3 years, right? 3 years. I think the Uncharted stream was 2017. I think that was 2017, or it was 2016 or 2017, whatever. For 3 years, there's been 3 major streams or challenges that I've been put up to do. The first one was Uncharted Crushing. It was to beat it on Crushing mode in 10 days for $1,000. As you all witnessed, I failed. I was stuck at chapter, I think, 20. And whatever, I couldn't do it. So whatever. I ended up beating the game anyway, but I just didn't do it in the allotted time. Whatever. Right? But even in that stream, I was accused of cheating. Why? I was accused of cheating because 2 instances I was able to force checkpoints by running and jumping into a cutscene or into a save point. So I was accused of cheating for that. Some of this, like a lot of the stuff I was doing, but honestly, on accident, just trying to get out of the line of fire. And people will literally watch me. In a minute I triggered something, after hours of watching me, the minute I triggered something, Kid Smooth is caught cheating. Caught you red-handed. Whatever. Bloodborne. I don't know how many times I was accused of cheating with Bloodborne. I know one of the main things was the Father G incident. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I gave him smoke. But I forgot other ways they were saying I was cheating. But I know Father G was one of them. But I feel like there was other cases they said that I was cheating. But the thing is, I don't understand. They're telling me I'm cheating after watching me for 10 plus hours already. And it's like, I know I may appear to be like an idiot to some of you guys, where like I'm just insane. I'm just gonna keep doing the same exact thing. I never adjust. Even though you guys accuse me of not adjusting, I do actually adjust. I just do it at a slower pace than a lot of my peers. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of people better than me at playing games like Bloodborne and Sekiro and stuff like that. I'm not going to beat the game or be as skilled in the game as others in the same amount of time. I kind of do things differently. Sometimes when I play games like Bloodborne and Sekiro, if I see it works or I'm seeing I'm making progress, even though it's considered the wrong way, because people in the chat will be like, oh, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Even though my way, when I'm playing, I feel like, oh, but I got to phase 2 doing it this way. It may get most other people killed. It got me killed a lot, but sometimes it just works. So I like to stick with it. And then when I try things new, I feel like I'm regressing, you know? So Sekiro challenge. Now, I'm being accused of having knowledge of a spear, like of using a spear, the spear a certain way. Now, honestly, I didn't know this was a thing until I was accused of doing it. And that's where it shocked me. I'm like, what was I caught doing? So apparently, according into the chat, and then people were trying to fight me on Twitter, I had to block a couple people. Only a select few people know how to spare the fucking gorilla in the second phase. Really? So people, this is what I understand, right? The spear, right? I used the spear in stream 16, which is yesterday's streams. But people forget that I upgraded the spear in stream 15. Like, I upgraded in front of everybody. I had points. I was like, you know what? I'm buying these shit before I die. I bought the prosthetic attachment for the flame, the firecracker, and the spear. And I think I bought some, I think I might have had some throwables there too. So I already had them. I tried some of them on the gorilla, and it didn't work. I wanted something more powerful than a firecracker, and I was like, whatever. And then when I got to the gorilla phase, people forget I never really got to use the spare. I never got to equip it or whatever I had. I didn't know how to fight him, so all I was trying to do is dodge, swing. But I realized I was like, I need a little bit more reach. And long and behold, in my arsenal in second stream, when I was racking shit up, because I was like, I need spirit items because I have items, I can't use them because I don't have no spirit points. So I realized I had a spare. So I'm gonna try to freaking earn my points so I can use it, because if you guys don't pay attention in stream 15, I couldn't use the firecracker anymore. Remember, I read out people were like, why don't you get a bunch of, you gotta farm and get firecrackers to use firecrackers. You notice in stream 15, I had no firecrackers at all. Towards the tail end of the stream, I kept going back there empty-handed, kept going back there. This stream, because you guys talk about in the chat what I can and what I should do, you guys say I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And you guys then start to see me adjust to some of the dumb shit you guys are saying. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. The firecrackers, hey, they worked a little bit. Some people spammed the firecracker. Me, I don't think you can accuse me of ever spamming the firecracker, because I didn't trust myself to keep throwing a firecracker at the ape over and over again, expecting him to stay down. Now, that would be considered spamming, wouldn't it be? I think I was very conservative in my approach to the gorilla, even though it had got me killed a lot, because I barely made it to that second phase. And people understand, I didn't make it to the second phase of the gorilla enough to learn what he's doing. I just knew he did enough moves where I can block and parry, and then I had to adjust to know when to jump from his swipe and to run the fuck away from his scream, because obviously you guys watched me when I first encountered him. Now, I knew I needed a weapon with reach. But people, this is where shit gets funny, because what I'm being accused of cheating is how I use the spare, and they call it double tapping tastic or something that only a handful of people, so only the elites know how to do this shit. But the crazy thing is, the crazy shit that only a handful of people know how to use the spare. Every boss in this game for 35 plus hours that I've been playing this game, people in the chat accuse me of what? Oh, you're too aggressive. Stop spamming block. Stop spam swinging. Stop always swinging. Be patient. Back away. I done spam freaking swinging and kept constantly swinging at enemies all throughout the game. So you're telling me I finally get to the gorilla and I use my secondary weapon with reach, which I know I needed reach to reach him. And because I swing more than once, I'm now cheating? When you watch me swing several times on enemies that I probably should have backed off and not swing, because they're going to swing right through my swinging animations, which I always complain about. I was like, if I'm continuously hitting you, you shouldn't be able to just fight through my animation and still land a hit. So because I finally did it on another boss, I've been doing it all the whole game, I'm now cheating because it fucking worked? I don't understand it. I don't understand. I was like, so I'm cheating because it worked? I feel like every time I progress, it's like people expect me to be stuck on the first boss for 40 hours. That's what people expect when they watch this. I'm supposed to be stuck, because any form of progression, you are cheating. Like I said, I may not adjust to things as fast as my peers, right? And you can see it, because it's crazy is, how do you watch me for 3 hours? I am not cheating for the first 2 hours and 45 minutes, but the last 15 minutes I'm now cheating, even though I never stopped the stream for anything. I never stopped playing. I've just been doing it, but now I'm cheating because the last 15 minutes somehow was successful? Are you kidding me? Like, how is this possible? You know what's crazy about this whole Sekiro thing? Look how many people are streaming the game. Look how many people are posting it on Twitter. I refuse to watch BG. I refuse to watch Jack Move. I refuse to watch Erica. And I try to avoid stuff people been posting on Twitter. You know how people like to tease me because how easy they beat a boss on Twitter? They'll tag me in Twitter videos of them fighting. And I can't get caught watching it because I'm going to be accused of cheating. I'm not going to go searching for Sekiro in my damn freaking search box because I'm going to get accused of cheating. So it's not in my watch list. The only thing that's ever been in my watch list for Sekiro, other than me going back into my own videos to like edit tags and titles and thumbnails, is me watching highlights that Double O Mellow made. Because Double O Mellow made highlights of me. I'll watch. That's the only way I can kind of get a summary of what my streams look like, because I don't go back and watch my full streams. Never that. You know what I mean? And then I give his streams, his videos a like because I'm supporting. But other than that, I'm not watching anybody play Sekiro. I didn't do it before the game come out, and I'm not doing it now. People are literally, I don't know, people telling me, oh, you can't make this choice. I'm like, what choices are you talking about? I don't know nothing about the game. I don't know the story. I don't know what's coming next. I don't know. I kept myself ignorant to the fact, but I can't help if idiots want to prove a point to me where they want to send me videos or tell me, oh, he better do this. He can't get this ending. He gotta be able to do this ending. I was like, I don't know that I have to do something in particular to get a certain ending. I don't know if I have to make a choice. I don't know if I have to fight a certain boss to get a different ending. I don't know any of that shit because I wasn't researching it. I wasn't researching gameplay styles or any of that. I told myself, if I'm doing this challenge, okay, then I'm keeping myself away from the fucking the game until it comes out. And then the thing was, I was blessed to get a review copy, but the crazy thing is, I didn't start the game until everybody had access to it. I started it the day it was released, even though I had it for 2 days before everybody. I had it for 2 days, didn't touch it. And you guys witnessed it because I started blank 0 hours. I don't have multiple Xbox Live accounts, none of that. So I could have been tried to get like some sort of like idea of the game, but I didn't. I've been as fair as possible, and the fact that I hate that the fact that I get to these checkpoints. I get to a certain point. It's like, oh, he's this far. Oh, he's cheated. Oh, he beat that boss. Oh, he cheated. Like I'm curious. I still don't understand this one dude that said only a hand select fewer people, elite players, know how to use the spear against the monkey. I'm like, really? So what else did everybody beat him with? Their sword? I probably could have beat him with my sword. Actually, I did beat him with my sword because at the end of my stream, I ran out of spares. I ran out. So I didn't even finish him off with the spear. Like, I just never understood the concept. You guys watch me struggle for hours. No breaks, mind you, no breaks during the streams. No stopping to looking at my computer. No, nothing. None of that. And somehow I magically watched the guide during the last 20 minutes of my stream to beat him. And you guys are watching me. And the crazy thing is, every time I play this game, it's on live, it's on cam. You watch me do everything. So you can refer to every stream. You can even go back to points where I purchased certain items, how I fought people on one stream, and how I fought the second time. Because the thing is, I may not have to look at the game, but I do. Once I turn off the game, I do think of like, okay, and I get all my thoughts together. The anger is gone. I be like, okay, this is what worked. This is what didn't work. I gotta find a way to get through his. And I've been saying this. I gotta find a way to get through phase 1 without getting hit. And what happened to the last couple times, right, where I almost beat him? Well, there's one time I nearly beat him, and I got caught into the wall. The camera panned out and I got caught into his terror attack. And the last time I beat him, both times were his phase 1. I was able to survive with a lot of vials. I didn't get hit as much. I was like, because in stream 15, I was all right. I was more like, all right, I'm gonna block his poison attacks. I would try to parry his poison attacks and then swing. But when I did that, it stalled me. And sometimes if I don't block it fully, I get hit. So I wasn't able to freaking hit him. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna start running away from him because he leaves an opening regardless. So when I start using that, and that's how I started. So I stopped parrying it. And then sometimes when I felt comfortable, I would parry it. But I don't understand why I'm always in this position where I got to defend myself while playing the game. And you guys watch me from start to finish. Like, you guys I never start the game ending one way and I'm starting somewhere else. You guys watch me start to finish. You see how I progress. If there was ever, if I'm using a guide, right? I don't care. If I'm using the guide, I'm not wasting any time. If I know how to beat somebody, I'm going to beat them as quickly as possible. Like I said, there's been a few games I use guides for achievement hunting. And I was able to get through those games in less than 3 hours. In less than 3 hours, easily. When I'm using the guide to get achievements, sure. Absolutely. So if you think I was using a guide on Sekiro, I would have not only would I've beaten this monkey a long time ago. I would have beaten him when I first got there within a couple tries, if that was the case. I would have also beaten the side bosses. Because the thing is, I'm not choosing, it's not that I don't want to fight the side bosses. The thing is, I feel like if I don't need the side bosses to progress through the game, I'm not going to fight them. I'll give it a try, but if I find it too hard, I'm not going to sit there and try to do it. But to my understanding, beating these side bosses will get me to the level I need to get to quickly. And if I know how to beat them, or if I have a guide to beat them, don't you think I would take care of them so the game could be easier for me? And you realize when I did finally take care of the side bosses, it was after I beat the fucking Raging Bull. It was after I beat the boss after that, because after that point, I felt comfortable where I can go back. I was like, okay, I'm strong enough. I got a little bit more health. I know how to do certain things that I didn't know how to do before. Then I went back and killed them. Exactly how I did Bloodborne. I had to skip a couple bosses because I was like, I don't know how to fight these dudes. Killed a couple bosses, went back, and I was able to handle them. You guys witness this all the time, but now it's like now that I found some success, it's considered cheating. So that's my complaint for today. I'm done. If you guys have any questions, let me know, because I'm gonna get the heck out of here because I didn't want to hold you guys too long. And the thing is, every time somebody, also, by the way, I haven't watched any endings. I haven't watched people beat the game. So everybody's telling shit. And the thing is, I don't want nobody to spoil the game for me. The thing is, I want to be able to beat the game. So when people telling me, oh, I got to choose this, now I got to be wary of choices I make in a game. And I was like, but why? Now, because people are talking in the chat. Like, no, there's no, their only sponsors are J Bar. You use the spare. You must be one of the select few elites that use the spare, because apparently not many people are supposed to know about the spare. Even though I upgraded it, I've attached the spare. I just didn't equip it. I didn't get to use it because I didn't make it to the second phase enough. And by the time I make it to the second phase, I was out of the special ability to actually use anything. So you say you're streaming after Weapon Wheel? I may think about it. I'm considering it. I might go down to a little Japanese spot because I feel like I can take off those monks. I think that's where the corrupted monk is. Hold on. You said you got the platinum without using the spare? That's what's like I said, I probably could have beat it without using the spare, but the thing is, I saw it there. I want to make shit easier for myself. So I was like, I want to use my upgrades. Like there's shit that I bought in the game or upgraded that I don't know how to use them or what I'm going to use them for. But I don't want to waste my points practicing them, so I'm probably going to farm so I can have enough to see what some of this stuff do. Alchemist Star says, Smooth, you've been on the internet and YouTube long enough. You know, the more you explain, the worse it gets sometimes. You said your piece, just move on. Okay. Now I just wanted to make it clear. Because the thing is like, I saw the tweet. And it bothered me because I'm like, yo. I was like, how am I cheating this time? It's like, I don't, like, come on. I was like, what's new? But that is true. The more you explain, the worse it does sound. But he said, yeah, watching YouTube guys ain't cheating, bruh. It's no difference from using a strategy guide. I understand that, but personally, I can't use any guides for this game. That was part of the challenge. And that's the crazy thing is, people have me here on live kicking people out of the party because I've told them, hey, you can't tell me anything. Matter of fact, the only way information honestly was able to be told to me was when Addict was in the party, people throwing it in super chats, and he has to read the super chats. People were getting mad. Like, the thing is, I appreciate super chats. It's not that I purposely ignore them, but I'm engaged in the game, so it's hard to look back and like, oh shit, I'm gonna miss a few. So what Addict was doing, he was going in the party and he would read the super chats for me so I can acknowledge them. And a lot of those super chats would have like hints and tips and stuff like that. I can't not acknowledge it, and I'm not going to ignore it. It's a super chat, I have to acknowledge it, but I'm not going to ignore it because that would be, I'm like, well, whatever. Some of those tips got me killed, and some was like, okay, they got a point here. The Almighty Spartan God, what was your last comment? He says, I honestly don't think he cheated. But you use it then, don't understand what's the problem, to say it straight. All right. Yeah, so no, it's no, I'm not like mad hard eight or anything like that. I wasn't going to go in on him on anything like that. It was just, I'm like, who's giving him this information and where did that dude get that from? Like, and the crazy thing is people try to set me up because the dude linked me a YouTube video of a guy, and I'm like, hold on. I was like, he's like, oh, he got it from here, and he tagged me, and I'm like, hold on. If I click this shit, then it's gonna go into my feed. So I was like, I'm not clicking that. Time left for the challenge, I think I have 18 hours. I'm at 36 hours. I'm 36 hours in. My vitality is 12. My attack power is 5. I don't know where I'm supposed to be at this point. There's a lot of stuff that I miss. I want to go back and try to fight some of the side bosses. I want to try to go and fight the Headless. I think I could potentially take him down. And I want to fight that dude with the fucking gun that's been kicking my ass. I want to be able to do those, but it's a waste of time. But somebody has to have a guard seed to get my, so I can upgrade my health. He says everything he could have found in a guide we all have written in the comments. True. You know how many times some people kept saying Mercury challenge, murky counter. Dude's been telling me that in the chat for like 4 straight streams. And it wasn't until dudes made me until the spot's like, go and practice murky counter. I went there to see what it was. I'm like, oh, that's what that is. And people witness that. Like, that's why I understand why people think like that's crazy. That should be the biggest thing that people should have seen that. It took me 4 streams before I started actually doing murky count. I'm sure I did it like twice by mistake, just out of just like spamming, but it wasn't until like the 4th stream and people was like, well, no, actually it was more than the 4th stream, because if I'm on stream 14 now, I didn't do Murky counter, start using Murky counter until I beat Janishiro. So that was probably like 10 streams in. So Mikiri. Oh, so I guess I'm saying it wrong. Counter. Mikiri counter. Mikiri counter. He says I don't even want him to fix how he says this at this point. I don't know, it just sounds like Mercury, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I do gotta go pick up my kids and then bring them to the fair. You guys have a good day. I'll be on Weapon Wheel tonight. I think I might be on Iron Lords as well, depending on if I'm able to go to the fair or not. And then I may potentially do a stream after Weapon Wheel. I hope I beat this challenge too. Smooth, when you leaving Weapon Wheel? I'm not leaving Weapon Wheel. I'll leave when they retire the podcast. But you guys have a good morning. Sorry to like rant to you on Sunday, Monday, because Sunday morning should be easy like Sunday morning. All right, though, as always, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Good night, good morning, peace.